Now that I'm in this position, I can't imagine having to work a regular 8 to 5 kind of job or 9 to 5. I feel like I'm hanging out with my pal for a couple of days a week, you know? So yeah, I love it. I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
When you walk into Darrin's home, there's no doubting who lives there. Darrin was instrumental in designing his place. The colors, the furniture, and of course the plasma TV would suit any guy. And the walls are adorned with the things Darrin likes most. We sometimes forget how important it is to have choice in our lives, and to feel we have some sense of control. But it's much more than simply picking a few pictures and colors. It involves having direction over the way in which we live our lives, and the way in which we interact with others. Integra takes this concept very seriously, and a key aspect of their service is to develop what they call a personal values statement. A document that almost serves as Darrin's Bible in helping make the decisions with him about his life. Even though he doesn't speak a lot, he has values that are important to him.
I know that his values are that he has control over his life, that he has people that he can relate to that are around his age, that he loves hamburgers, that he loves spending time with his family. His family are very important to him. He loves to swim, he loves to dance. He doesn't like loud music. That's a value that he has. He loves to go out in the car. He loves trains beyond imagination. He loves trains. So, you know, there certainly are. He likes to look nice. That's another value that Darrin has. He likes to be treated nicely. He likes to be spoken to softly. He doesn't like people yelling at him. So the list goes on. And we would broaden those values and, you know, give some in-depth explanations of how we came to understand that and how we honor that.
Other organizations will have orientation binders on the people they support, and typically they'll contain information on med schedules, symptoms and diagnosis details, and procedures for managing a resident's unruly behavior. But for Darrin, his personal values statement is front and center, and is the first thing someone will learn before spending time with him. It's had a huge impact on how he lives his life.
He has more choices, like, for his life. Not just a choice about does he want tea or coffee or ice cream or whatever. It's actually his program, and his living is about what it is that he wants.
One of the values that's important to Darrin is to be out and about and doing things. Lots of things. He loves to be active.
Well, when Darrin's not on the go, he tends to get unhappy. He's a busybody. He likes to be doing things. Like, even when we come back here and we just sit down for like 5 minutes, if he's not doing something that's entertaining him, then he gets antsy and he starts walking around and he gets, you know, he wants to get out. He'll put his shoes on, he'll put his coat on. He can tell he just wants to get out and do something.
So Darrin spends half his days in a day program, and the other half exploring Victoria. At home, he's responsible for his laundry and cleaning around the house. And then he enjoys swimming, dances, and visiting his family. And of course, whenever the opportunity arises, he takes the bus and rides the rails.
Everybody has hobbies and interests, and when you have the time and the resources available, you do them, whether it's sailing or bike riding or going on trains and boats, you know. I think it's really enriching, and he just loves it. He's always so excited about the train and getting to go on it. It's like going to Disneyland, isn't it? Yeah.
Having Darrin active and settled in his own home has had a real impact on his relationship with his mother, too.
I can go over any time, day or night, and there's no problem. And Darrin actually opens the door if he's there. He opens the door for me and standing there and giving me hugs and kisses. And it's just so nice to see how happy he is and how he just goes about his business.
Home ownership has given Darrin and his family some peace of mind and a sense of security. They know that as long as Darrin is happy, he can choose to live there for as long as he wants. While Diana is excited that Darrin will, in theory, have his home for the rest of his life, she's very appreciative that those supporting him care so much for him and for each other.
Darrin is our friend first, and actually only. He is involved in all of our personal lives too. He comes to my home on a regular basis. He goes to Lynn's home, Corey's home. We include him in our regular life and we love it.
They love Darrin. It's about Darrin. They want to make sure that he's happy. They ask him what he likes. These people are all together because of him.
Darrin Day has not only found community in his new home, he's helped to create community for his neighbors, his family, and his friends.
Thank you.